I believe that one of the single most important revelations that anyone can come into contact with is the revelation of personal identity. Identity is the foundation in which we build upon. Identity is who someone is. It's the person's name, the qualities and beliefs that they hold on to. It's the social and cultural values, whether by nature or nurture. Our lives are made up of a series of choices, and our choices are a reflection of how we see ourselves. The Bible adds some clarity on this thought by stating that for as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Your identity as an individual is made up of three components: DNA, environment, and experiences. DNA, that's the stuff that we get from our parents. That's our genetic makeup. Environment, where are you from? Where did you grow up at? Experiences, what have you been through in life? What were the lessons that you learned that played a part in the shaping of your identity? Our environments and our experiences play a big role in our worldviews. A worldview is how we look at the world and the life that we live. A popular worldview that some people hold is people from Africa are poor. Some people may have been exposed to the commercials that would run in the early 80s about how $1 a day could take care of a family, or how $1 a day could feed a child in Africa. Truth be told, Africa is one of the wealthiest continents in this world. But had you not come into contact with someone from the country of Africa, you may hold true to the values that Africa is poor. And that becomes the worldview that you hold on to. And so, if that worldview is unchallenged, then this false narrative becomes your reality. In a book called The Garden Experience, a book that I had the opportunity to write several years ago, I talk about the identity of man being determined by the design of God. We were made in his image and likeness. So the question that I will put before you is, if we look like God, what keeps us from acting like him? To know God is to know yourself. Humanity was created to view life from God's perspective. However, humanity shifted its focus from being secured and rooted in an identity defined by God to a position where the world tells us who we are. When the world tells you who you are, you become conditioned to believe in a lower level of thinking. Dominion is your birthright. But if you are confused about your original identity, you will not be able to experience the fullness of what God has for you. Personal identity is one of the greatest revelations that you can have. So my question to you is, who are you?